Insurance talk. Personal accident policy. Introduction. What is personal accident policy? This is a policy which is benefit policy, which means it agrees to pay fixed amount in case of an accident causing death or disability. This is operationable worldwide, which means if the accident takes place in a foreign country, then also policy will cover the risk. The age of entry is 18 years to 65 years. Renewal of the same may be extended to 70 years or further, depending upon insurance company. Definition of accident: happening of any unexpected event resulting in death or disability. This policy covers death and disability when the cause of injury is sole and directly. This means if someone is hospitalized due to a road accident, but the cause of death is the infection caused due to another person in hospital, will not be covered. There should be a direct relation between the cause of death and the accident. Cover of the policy: it covers death, it covers permanent total disability, it covers temporary total disability. In addition, it also covers loss of income by compensating weekly payment of 1% of capital sum insured, but should not exceed Rs 5,000 per month. Maximum it can be paid for 104 weeks. It is paid on the basis of employer certificate as a proof of loss of pay due to his absence from work because of an accident. In some cases, medical expenses are also paid as add-on cover. Additional also, educational fund. This is 10% of sum insured, maximum Rs 5,000 per child. This is one-time payment. Expenses to carry dead bodies are also paid. This is 2% of sum insured, maximum 2,500. Policy consideration. The policy is issued based on your earning capacity and the life risk involved in your occupation. Sum insured generally 6 times of your annual income can be considered as your sum insured. Income tax returns can be considered income proof. Occupation: it is divided into 3 groups as per severity of life risk: low, normal and high risk. Professionals like doctor and lawyers are considered low risk. Builders and drivers are considered normal risk. And persons working in mines are considered a high risk. Considering the risk factor, the premium rate and cover of the policy will be considered. For low risk, premium may be as low as 0.5 per thousand. Acceptance of risk. The proposal form is an important document in this policy. Any wrong or suppressed information may result in the rejection of claim. The proposal form asks for information about your occupation, age, and details of injuries suffered by you in past, which should be correctly mentioned. If there is any change of occupation during the currency of the policy, it should be promptly informed to the insurance company. Multiple personal accident policies. If someone is having a policy with his company and also he possesses his policy, both policies will be treated individually and its sum insured will be treated separately. Only in the case of additional benefits like weekly benefits and medical expenses, the contributive factor applies. Bodily injury can be external as well as internal also. Exclusions: suicide or self-injury, consumption of alcohol or drugs at the time of accident are excluded from the scope of policy. Any criminal act, services in the armed forces, and adventurous sports like ballooning are also excluded. Injuries caused during pregnancy or childbirth is also excluded. Type of personal accident policies: family package, flight coupon, Janta personal accident policy, student safety, traffic accident policy, domestic travel policy. Policies covering educational expenses. Family package policy. Any earning spouse, husband or wife can take policy for self, spouse and children. The sum insured will be half of the proposer in case of spouse and 1/4 in case of children. That is, if husband is proposed having sum insured of rupees 4 lakhs, the wife's sum insured will be 2 lakhs and the children's will be rupees 1 lakh. Flight coupon covers mishappening while traveling by air. Generally, companies purchase for their employees who have to fly frequently. The policy can be purchased on declaration basis also. Janta personal accident policy. This is a cheap policy having a limited sum insured and restricted cover. The cover may cover only death and permanent total disability. Generally, it is sold as a group policy by cooperative societies or banks. Student safety. This policy is purchased by educational institutions. It is a limited cover policy covering death, permanent total disability and permanent partial disability. Medical expenses cover can also be extended. Premium can be decided on sum insured, cover granted and the number of students covered. Claim papers are routed through institutions. The claim is paid to the parents. Traffic accident policy. This is an annual policy. It is having limited sum insured. In addition to death and disability, it also covers medical expenses to a certain limit if the insured met with rail or road accident during the policy period. Domestic travel policy. This is a short duration policy commencing from your date of journey to the date of completion of journey. It is cover you with your family members. Rail, road, air and water is covered. Loss of baggage is also covered. Domestic tour operators can suggest this policy. Policy covering educational expenses. This policy covers the life of the guardian who is facilitating the fees of the student in case of death or permanent total disability of the guardian. The insurance company is liable to pay the educational expense of the student. The premium is based on the estimated educational expense of the student. This policy may be long term according to the course duration. Claims procedure. The claimant should first intimate the insurance company of the accident details. The claimant should collect the claim form from the insurance company, which should be filled and to be submitted to the insurance company. This claim form will be cross-checked with the proposal form. Verify that the information given in the claim form matched with the proposal form. Any deviation is to be explained. Otherwise, claim is liable to be repudiated. Also, details of attending doctors are to be provided. His opinion in case of injury and disablement is to be obtained. To verify the proximity of an accident with the injury, in case of claiming weekly expenses, leave details is to be obtained from employer. In the case of death, a postmortem certificate and a death certificate is to be obtained. If there is no assignment, the probate is to be obtained. It is a legal document that the claimant is legal heir of insured to accept the claimed amount. Thank you.